Good morning. Happy Sunday to you folks. So, just a little bit ago, I was at the church recording things for Sunday's service and the morning devotional. It's Saturday right now. And upon looking at the Sunday devotional, I saw, and my heart dropped, that in a devotional about all the things that go on behind the scenes that you're not aware of, everything went wrong. And at first I was kind of defeated and kind of deflated, like I gotta put my dress shirt back on and my bow tie and go back to the church. And then it occurred to me, in a devotional about all the things that are happening behind the scenes that we don't see, maybe the best way for you to see all the things that are happening, for things that go right with the church service and with the devotionals, is to see what it looks like when things go wrong. Like, for example, my face isn't in focus the whole time. And then I reach for my phone at one point just to be able to take it out and start recording the lighting setup and for you guys to see what the setup is like for the worship and for the devotionals that normally take place in my office. And I knock loose the wire to my hidden microphone. So then the sound is different. I'm using the background sound built into the camera and just a whole myriad of things. And it occurred to me, this is the way. Let folks see this. But I want to give this note just to explain to you, if you're like, things are off. Yeah, I know things are off, but maybe that's a great illustration for us as we think about all the things in our lives that we think, gosh, either this is going great or this isn't. Imagine what it would be like if God were not seemingly behind the scenes, kind of working things for our good, working things for His glory. And so I present to you with great error your Sunday devotional, and I hope that you will come back in a few hours at 10:32 a.m. to begin streaming the service live on Facebook or on YouTube via the church webpage. So thanks a lot and enjoy.
Good morning. Happy Sunday to you. My name's Evan Smith, the pastor at Second Presbyterian Church here in downtown Stanton, and I'm coming to you today for your daily video devotional. Today, there's a long section that's the story of the road to Emmaus. But rather than spend 5 minutes reading that to you, I just figured I would tell you about it. Basically, this is after Jesus' resurrection. And there are these two people that Luke, this is from Luke's gospel, Luke calls them disciples. And they're going down the Jericho road from Jerusalem to a town called Emmaus. And suddenly they encounter this person it's a stranger to them. And he asks them, why are you so downhearted? And they're like, are you the only one who doesn't know what's going on? And they tell them about Jesus. And we had hoped He was going to be the one to save us. And then Jesus shows them through Scripture all the ways that Scripture had predicted the Messiah would need to suffer and die. And it's like their eyes are open to that. And then they come to this fork in the road, and Jesus acts like he's going to go on one way. And these other guys are like, no, come and stay with us. It's late, stay the night. And so by extending this hospitality to Jesus, they're able to then have more time with him. And they didn't know it's Jesus yet. But as he came and he broke the bread, their eyes were opened and they saw Jesus for who he is, and then he disappeared. And the thing I was thinking about today, and it's actually the reason I'm doing the devotional here today instead of up in my office where I normally do, the thing I was thinking about today is how often there are things going on behind the scenes that we don't even know about and that we don't even understand.
And so this may be a bad example and I may regret this, but when I started trying to think what are some examples of things going on behind the scenes that we don't even know about or understand, I actually thought about all the things that are going on that I and countless pastors like me have been doing to try to care for your spirits and how we've had to take on this whole new set of skills. And so I'm pulling out my phone to start another video that I've never done this before. I've never looped in multiple videos, so we'll see how this goes. But this is my camera that you can see me talking to you in. And then, if you step around, what's that? That's a light. A light that shines on my face here. Coming around, ignore that mess. There's been no one else here. A light here, the candle's set up, and a light here. Those lights helped me to stand out from the background because I noticed just things were dark and weren't looking good in other videos. And so that was a thing. And so that's what I did. And then that's all the other gear that I carry every single which way just to try to make these work. These are the things going on behind the scenes that you have no idea and you can't even really see. And then returning now, like you don't see a mic, but in all the things here, I have a mic almost always hidden under my collar or inside my shirt. All the different things going to sound and editing and all that. And the point of this isn't just to be like, gosh, look at all I do. And maybe it's coming across that way. And I'm going to, like I said, maybe regret this. The point was to illustrate all the things that happen behind the scenes that you weren't aware of that are being done in the hopes that these videos will be better and that you will be better ministered to them. Now, or through them, ministered by them, whatever. Now, the larger point, God's doing things like that all the time. Like the disciples, they couldn't see it was Jesus at first, and yet he's working all these things to the point that even if they hadn't invited Jesus to come with them down and they really departed, they would still be like, man, that guy got it. That guy understood. And God would have, I didn't realize Scripture was saying that. And God would have still done something amazing. Now they got even more and a better experience because they extended hospitality. But how often in our lives, God is working things and doing things in ways we cannot even see, ways we are completely unaware of. And he's doing it for his glory and also for our good. Now, our good doesn't mean we're always going to like it. It doesn't even mean things are going to work out for us the way we think, but it is the greater good. That's Romans 8:28, after all. Romans 8:28 says that God is working all things for his glory and to the good of those who love him and are called according to his purpose. And so we can have confidence that God's a God who's working behind the scenes, that he's a God who is working for our good, and we can trust him. And we should continue to pray to have eyes, though, that are open to seeing him, that we may be faithful to follow him wherever he leads us. And that is your word for today. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please click the like button, maybe even share it on your own page. Thanks a lot. Have a great day, and goodbye.